Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back with another review. And today we're taking a look at from the Transformers 1 line. This is Robot Battler's Starscream. Now, I got this figure off of Amazon. It is part of Wave 2 of the Robot Battlers, and it was supposed to ship with Alpha Trion, but while Starscream came in stock, Alpha Trion never went up for pre-order and then switched over to buy it and we'll ship it when we get it. So I'm not touching it until it comes in stock. But you might be able to find this in Alpha Trion at retail now. Who knows? But since this is the second wave of Robot Battlers, these will be the last of the Robot Battlers, according to the information I got previously. Now, things sound a little different. I'm not using my earbuds because, again, I wanted to make sure you guys heard that clashing plastic when I demonstrate the robot battling feature. Now, right off the bat, I'm sure you can all tell, Starscream is a heavy, heavy retool of Sentinel Prime. With one big difference, and that's the fact that Starscream, like all the other robot battlers, had storage for its weapon. Sentinel Prime did not. And in fact, they actually do have different weapons. So that's kind of cool that they put that effort into it. Completely different molding and stuff like that. But it still bothers me that Sentinel Prime clearly has a slot here that was meant to peg into something. I'd love to know what happened. But Starscream's weapon pegs in right there. But we're going to leave this unpegged just to give you a quick look at the underside. And as you can see, I know many of you will say, well, this is probably just a new figure that shares the transformation schematic, some tool, it's a Buck Buddy or whatever. And as I said about Bumblebee movie Voyager class Starscream and Blitzwing, no, this is a retooling. I'm looking right here. Let me come in at the underside of the shoulders. And, well, no, actually, those are even different. But I do believe that it's just a lot has been changed. But it's still the same basic framework. And to me, that makes it a retool. Speaking of which, real quick, let's bring in the bases. And as you can see, Starscream's here is in the shape of a Decepticon logo. Whereas Sentinel Prime's was, I don't know, generic Autobot. Even though it's kind of funny, on his packaging, it does not have any logo next to his name. I don't know if I mentioned that originally, but... So there you go. And I also now notice, having gotten the Prime Changer of the Quintesson Commander, these little tendrils here, those look like the Quintesson tendrils. I wonder if these are meant to be bases controlled by the Quintessons. So transformation, very simple, exactly the same as Sentinel Prime's. First of all, if you haven't already, go ahead and remove the weapon. Come in underneath here, bring the leg down all the way. It'll peg together, just like so. Swing the arms up. Now, I will say they don't really friction into place like on Sentinel Prime. That can just be a little bit of the mold degradation. But then you're going to flip the whole back and chest, which is the chest of the robot, down. And there you have Starscream in its robot mode. Go ahead, put the weapon in the hand. It's part of the play feature. And attach the figure to the base. And it just goes flopping about. Let's very quickly bring in Sentinel Prime. As I said, it's the same transformation. But like I said, like when you're bringing the arms up here or down, it doesn't really have that friction stopping point. Put it up on the base. Grab the weapon. And now remember, the goal for this is to knock one of these off the base. I've had these for a while now, and I've never been able to knock one of the figures off the base. But if you listen, you can hear that crashing of plastic. Heck, even Optimus Prime and Megatron, who come with 2 weapons, they don't do it. I've sometimes had weapons fly out of the hand. That's because I didn't put them in good enough. But yeah, hear that crashing plastic? Yeah, I'm not too thrilled with that sound. So I think we'll just stop there. Let me give you a quick close-up look here at Starscream. By the way, don't forget, this is a Steve Buscemi figure. We actually have a figure of Steve Buscemi. Now, let me very quickly also bring in the packaging if I can. And as you can see, if I can position it, Starscream's head is supposed to be fully painted. It's not. I don't know if that means when we get a Japanese release, it'll be fully painted. I'm not sure about that. But I do like the metallic accents here. And I like the overall design. Clearly is meant to be a Tetrajet. Which, again, it's nice to have a different variation of those. As you can see, transformation, you're just reversing the steps. Bring the arms up. Bring that chest up. Bring the arms up. Swing the legs around. They tab in here in the back, just like on Sentinel Prime. And then you just peg the energy sword here right underneath, where you have like this tri-blaster gun. I mean, you have the blasters here on the wings. It's a very nice looking vehicle. It's a shame we're not going to get a prime changer. I would have loved to have gotten a prime changer. Excuse me, a cog changer of Starscream. Allegedly, we are getting a prime changer because the second wave of prime changers hasn't released yet. I don't know if those are going to go up for pre-order or they're just going to drop. So keep an eye out. But yeah, would have loved to have gotten a cog changer. I think now that we've seen Voyager-class Studio Series Sentinel Prime, we basically know what Starscream's going to look like. I know there was some speculation that Starscream was actually going to be a repaint, retool like Sentinel Prime of the Voyager-class Starscream from the Bumblebee movie. That's not true. But yeah, not much more to say. I'm not even really going to give final thoughts. This is a very basic toy, very kid-friendly. So if you enjoy the Robot Battlers aesthetic, it's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots taken up a notch, then, pick up a Starscream and, to fill out the ranks, give you a little variety in the figures and the transformation and the play pattern. But if you tried out like the Optimus Prime and Megatron 2-pack or a couple of the single-pack releases and you weren't thrilled, there's nothing here that's really groundbreaking or is going to change your opinion. So that's about it for the review. If you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe. Sign up for my Patreon, www.patreon.com/ChuckDog1999. All I ask for is $1 a month, $12 a year. As we close into the holiday season, I know money becomes a little tight. You have families to worry about. But if you find yourself with a couple bucks extra, think about the good old Chuck here, okay? All right. So that's it for the review. Once again, for Robot Battler Starscream from Transformers 1, this is your old pal Chuck, and we will see you next time.